This is your CBS 46 News Flash Briefing, brought to you by West Shore Home.
Good afternoon, I'm Gervie Erden. So right now, protesters are gathering again at the Wendy's where police shot and killed 27-year-old Rashard Brooks. Crowds blocked University Avenue and Pryor Road last night. The group was mostly peaceful. And this comes as we wait to find out what's next for the police officer who pulled the trigger. A check of Officer Garrett Rolfe's disciplinary record shows that he'd used his firearm twice before. In one of those cases, there was a written reprimand. We're also expecting a decision on what that former officer will be facing this afternoon around 3 o'clock. The shooting is being investigated as a homicide by the Fulton County District Attorney. An autopsy report shows that Brooks was shot twice in the back. We're told the DA's office now has all of the body camera video from the night of that shooting. The attorney for the Brooks family says the family is anxiously awaiting a decision on charges.
We wait and we see, hopefully the district attorney does the right thing, and we'll see what happens when those charges are announced.
Rolfe was fired by Atlanta police less than 24 hours following the shooting. The DA, Paul Howard, says charges for the former officer could be murder or felony murder or possibly voluntary manslaughter. Meantime, today, Georgia's lieutenant governor plans to unveil the Senate's version of a hate crimes bill. There is serious concern, though, about whether the Georgia legislature can pass hate crime legislation because there are just 2 weeks left in the session. Yesterday, both the House and the Senate adjourned early. House Speaker David Ralston says he's been waiting for more than a year for the Senate to take up House Bill 426, which addresses the issue.
466 days and we don't have a hate crime bill. I mean, how long is it going to take us to do those kind of things?
Georgia is one of 4 states in the country without a hate crime law on the books. Now to the latest on the coronavirus. Here are the numbers from Georgia. The state now has nearly 60,000 confirmed cases. The Georgia Department of Public Health reports 59,078 people have contracted COVID-19. More than 2,500 Georgians have died from the virus. The White House, meantime, is dismissing fears that a new wave of coronavirus infections is underway right now. 18 states in the country have seen their confirmed COVID-19 cases rise in the past 2 weeks. That includes Georgia. In an op-ed in the Wall Street Journal, Vice President Mike Pence called the second wave idea an overblown panic driven by the media. To campaign 2020 now. If you voted absentee in Georgia's primary, your ballot was rejected, you now have extra time to make the correction. You're going to get 3 business days after you're notified. State Democrats cite processing delays for the need. The Democratic Party says more than 943,000 absentee ballots were returned this year. The largest single individual gift to support scholarships at historically black colleges and universities. Netflix co-founder and CEO Reed Hastings and his wife, Patty Quillen, say they're going to give $120 million. That's going to be split among Atlanta's Morehouse and Spelman colleges and the United Negro College Fund. Hastings told CBS's Gayle King why he decided to make the contribution.
It does help to bring attention by coming forward and really explaining why the HBCUs are such a great resource, such a historic, so much resilience, and so many chapters of that story, and what a difference they make in Black education in America.
Now, again, this gift is the largest single gift made to the United Negro College Fund and historically black colleges and universities in its 76 years of history by private individuals. Right now, we need to get the latest on today's forecast. Started off pretty cool today, Fred Campagna, but looks like the sun's trying to push through the clouds a little bit. It's going to warm up.
We will be getting into some sunshine this afternoon, and it will get a little bit warmer for us. Temperatures will climb into the mid and upper 70s this afternoon. Still cool for this time of the year. However, we have some much warmer weather coming our way over the next several days. A gradual warm up into the weekend. Overnight tonight, not as cool as it was last night. 60 to 65 to start the day on Thursday. A spotty shower or thunder shower possible for us on Thursday, primarily in the afternoon. They'll be hit and miss. Most of the time it will be dry. The temperature reaches the low 80s on Thursday. And Friday looks like it'll be in the 80s with a low risk, about a 30% chance of seeing a shower or a storm on Friday afternoon. The weekend looks hot, 89 on Saturday, 92 on Father's Day. Hot and humid early next week with scattered storms on Monday and Tuesday.
This has been your personal flash briefing from CBS 46 News, brought to you by West Shore Home, Atlanta's one-day bath remodeler.